Hey everybody, it's been a while. I want to talk to you about personal protection devices, PPDs. This time we're going to talk about gloves. I see everybody with their bug out bag, get home bag, inch bag, what have you. They are always having a pair of these. These are your standard tactical looking gloves. Let's see, put this on once. Alright, very nice snug fit. It's got a very, it's almost like a simulated leather here all around, cushioning on the pads on the palm, very skin tight, and it's got a hook so you can hang it onto your chest rig or whatever. Get a little padding for the knuckles here. This is synthetic, 100% synthetic. I see a lot of people, there's mechanics. You've probably seen that in the movie, the last one or something like that. The Dan Wahlberg, Navy SEAL. He was like the lone survivor. That's the movie, and they were all wearing, pretty much all wearing like these tactical mechanics gloves. And everybody says, "Oh, special forces use those. They must be great." Well, I have used mechanics gloves while I work on the car. Yeah, they are pretty great. It saves your knuckles, you know. But for out in the woods, survival type situation, not so much. You know, they're great. Each tool has its own uses. So tactical, I bought these thinking these might be awesome. They are for certain applications, but not basic survival. These are welding gloves. If you got to handle hot items like very hot steel, like if you're smelting lead or doing actual welding, you'd use these because of the extended gauntlet to protect your wrist while you're wearing a very long sleeve shirt so you don't get molten metal splattered on your arm. You can't really use your fingers too well because it's a thick leather and it's got insulated insulation on the inside. So if you're handling hot metal that's well above, say, 400 or 500 degrees, easy, you'd wear these. So that's those. This I had to pull out of my get home bag. These are standard leather work gloves. It's a little thicker than the tactical gloves, not as thick as the welding gloves, but I can still handle hot items. I have used regular work gloves when I was in Scouts. Picking up burning pieces of wood, yeah, that does help. And of course, nitrile gloves, medical, or if you're cleaning, don't want to get bacteria on your hands or chemicals on your hands. Some mechanics use those. Here's an example of work gloves / winter gloves and how these can save your hands. If you can see right there, yeah, that's a slash. I was careless with my Leatherman one time and I nearly sliced my finger. Thank God I was wearing these and it saved my thumb. So I could have had a very nasty laceration. Let's see if I can find. I can't find it. I did handle some hot metal with these before, and it singed the glove. I can't seem to find it because, yeah, I can't seem to find it because of the dirt. These I used this past winter. It was in my area. It's a couple of times to get down to like 14 below zero, and these kept my hands nice and warm. I don't have the dexterity as the regular work gloves, definitely not as much as the tactical gloves, but a little bit more dexterity than the welding gloves. And as you can see, it's, well, Thinsulate, which is the type of insulation. A lot of your sporting goods will have Thinsulate for insulation, so these are very good for my winter gloves. So that's my thoughts on gloves or personal protection devices, more specifically gloves. If you want to go with tactical for your bug out bag, get home bag, inch bag, more power to you. but I tend to stick with leather, as everything has its drawbacks. Leather, they will get wet. They take forever to dry out. The synthetic material, they will, if you do get them wet, it doesn't take as long to dry out. But if you're handling hot objects, synthetics, they're going to melt to your skin. Leather will not. They'll just burn. So that's my thoughts on personal protection devices, gloves. So if you have any questions or comments, leave a little thing below. Thanks.